Cameroon, Nigeria, Ghana.
Ghana, Cameroon, and Nigeria.
It was too hot in Ghana. I'm not gonna lie, it was just really toasty. It was hitting 40 degrees during the day, and then at night it wasn't really going below 30 degrees.
For the start, it was just accepting that you're in a new place, accepting the way things work here.
I felt like I had a chip on my shoulder about that too once, because that's when I was like 11, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like being a black boy in Chicago, you quickly cross the threshold from child to like threat to society.
So there is this Cameroonian guy who is saying Ghana is one of the most important countries in Africa. I don't know what you say about this. And also I have other people sharing what they love about the country Ghana. Listen, Ghana, we all know, has done a lot for this African continent. Ghana has done a lot for this African continent. And if you start to list them, I'm not sure we are going to finish today. But we all know, people, if you are not going to be biased, we all know the importance of Ghana in this African continent. But I don't want to talk plenty. Let's go into the video, listen to what he said, and also others sharing their experiences living in Ghana. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe.
Ghana is one of the most distinct countries we have in this continent, one of the most important countries we have in this continent, and the people of Ghana are one of the coolest you ever come across. Now, if you see somebody across this continent who says that they have met a Ghanaian and the Ghanaian was not receptive enough, then know that person has got a problem, because Ghanaians are genuinely awesome. Whether you like it or not, and I will say this any day, anytime, Ghanaians are genuinely awesome. Now, we're talking about movies in Africa. One of these countries that actually promulgated movies within this continent, Ghana. The Ghanaian movie industry banged, uplifting our movie, sector within this continent to a whole different level. The Ghanaian music scene, oh gracious heavens. See, aside Nigeria that pushed Afrobeat to its peak, Ghana played a massive role. Not only in Afrobeat, even in high life and a couple of other genres, Ghana was present. When we're talking about African football, we can't talk football without involving Ghana. So Ghanaians are just different. They are unique. Very important. Remember when Aisha Speed came to Africa, the way Aisha Speed was so gagged about Ghana, man. I don't think we need to be talking about this anymore. Ghanaians, you are different. I love you all so much. And just keep doing your thing. Just keep being you. We see you, we love you, we appreciate you. Much love, Ghana. You are indeed the gateway to Africa.
I was talking about why Ghanaians, how Ghanaians are so hospitable, and I just can't, understand why they're this hospitable. And one comment made me do a little more research on something called RME, which all of you study.
Oh yeah.
Religious and moral education. I think it's totally amazing, because I've not seen a lot of countries and a lot of schools outside of like Ghana and Africa that teaches a subject called religious and moral education. Mm-hmm. And I also got to understand that you all have to pass this before you move on with secondary school.
One of the core
it's one of the core subjects. So that's something really amazing, and I think that other countries should learn from that, because being able to welcome others, being able to tolerate and being able to live harmoniously with different religions, different people from like different places, it's something that's really important, and Ghanaians are just amazing at that. So I was surprised to know about RME.
Good morning. I'm in Ghana, and yesterday I go chop. I chopped the jollof rice. It's sweet too. Not to sound like a treat, but it's sweet. I don't know if not because I'm hungry. I should say that because I'm hungry. Because as I eat them, as I just chop them, I'm like, but it's sweet, So as a patriotic Nigerian, I've told myself I cannot eat that rice again. This is the first and the last time I will ever eat Ghanaian jollof. What was that? I said, Chapa, I said, why this rice sweet like this? I can't do. As if I can't eat that rice again. Because I'm Nigerian, I can't continue eating Ghana jollof. But it's sweet. I don't know. Whether because I'm hungry, because I'm not eating all day. Maybe I was just hungry. I don't think that it's that deep. Nah. And on roadside, markets we go buy the rice for Osu or somewhere. It's sweets. The thing is shop. Why? No. As a patriotic Nigerian, I will flee from every site of Ghanaian jollof. Count me out.
Name 3 African countries.
Ghana, Nigeria, and Madagascar.
Nigeria, Ghana, and Egypt.
Cameroon, Nigeria, Ghana.
Ghana, Cameroon, and Nigeria.
Ghana, Nigeria, and South Africa.
Name 3 African countries.
So what?
Name 3 African countries.
Nigeria, Ghana, Congo.
Americans get up. It's so good.
Listen, I mean this in the most brutally honest way possible, but listen, y'all need to travel more. Yeah, and when I say y'all, I mean the people in the States. My people in the States, listen, after living in Ghana for almost a year now, coming from the DMV area, DC area in the States, I have learned quite a few things, and here's what I've learned. Not leaving your hometown or your home country gives you limiting beliefs. And it's not good. A lot of people still have, in the year of 2026, y'all, still have these views of Africa as a continent that are so skewed. And I hate that for us. There are whole thriving and bustling countries outside of the US. But I found from being here that plenty of Africans that are more well-traveled have a better world view. So when they go to these other countries, you're not getting that culture shock. You just experience the culture and you enjoy it. The experience is enjoyed, but it's not a shock to you. Because the more I live here, the more I realize, y'all, Americans get up. It's so good. So in honor of that, let me tell you the countries that I have on my list, because as much as I love Ghana, this was my first entrance to Africa. So I need to go to some other countries, y'all, and here are the countries that I'm thinking of. First on the list, we got South Africa. Listen, Cape Town has been calling me, y'all. Like, I hear it. It's beautiful from what I've seen in pictures and videos. I want to experience that. Number 2 on the list, Rwanda, y'all. Oh my gosh, I hear it's so beautiful. So beautiful. And then 3rd on the list, we have Nigeria. I have a sister-in-law that's over there. I hear amazing things. Definitely want to go visit. Oh, how could I forget this? Honorable mention, y'all. Honorable mention. I can't not go to Liberia because my mother-in-law is Liberian. All my Liberian people, I am coming, okay? So listen, y'all, if you haven't gone anywhere and if you plan on traveling and if it's feasible for you, make sure you try and actually go to an African country. If you're melanated people, baby, go to the melanated countries, okay? Now, should you get out there in 2026? As always, sending love to whoever needs it. Love you guys.
My first time to Ghana, I was 11. 11. I got robbed immediately. I got off the plane.
Welcome to Ghana.
It's dark. They speaking another language. My family's looking for a cab. And, you know, a scammer outside the airport, he came up to me. I'm a little kid. He's like, I can get you the taxi. Just give me the money. You know what I'm saying? My dumb I'm like, yeah, come on. I'm going to be the one that gets us the taxi.
Mom, Dad, you don't know what you're doing. Here, come on.
All of the $20 I had, you know what I'm saying, to my name, gave him my life savings. Yeah. Oh. You know what I'm saying? Instantly got robbed. I felt like I had a chip on my shoulder about that too once, because that's when I was like 11, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I feel like being a black boy in Chicago, you quickly cross the threshold from child to like threat to society. Yeah. So soon I had a chip on my shoulder. So by the time I went back and I'm, 17 or something, I'm looking around. I'm like, let it try to play with me. The last 6 years, a lot's changed.
You know, wait for this. Where's the taxi driver? First taxi driver.
I'm in the market. Look at me too long in the market. I'm like,
he's like, you ain't getting my $20. Try it this time, boy. So you went back. So you went back like 5-6 years later, and you was ready.
6 years later, ready to knock it right out.
You know what's so funny? I was just telling our chef. You're gonna see him in a second. Chef Timmy, I was telling him this, the other day. I was saying that when I go back, because the first time I went to Nigeria, and I remember I got punked. Like, it was just like, I got my bags and everything. I'm getting out the airport, and the guy was like, tip me. I was like, man, come on, man. Tip me. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm like, oh, damn. I'm like, oh, this is serious. And they're getting real aggressive. I'm like, here. I was like, dang. And then my dad pulls up. I'm like, man, you pull up right after they get me. All right. Now come back 20 years later, I'm like, I wish somebody would, man. I said, I'm just going to be looking because now I know. Because once you know, it's just like, because part of you is like, dang, man, they got me. Like, you don't like that. It sits with you.
You got to learn the first time.
The first time around.
They got me.
Come on, try me when I get
I got all the tricks now. Now everybody come back to Nigeria. I know the trick now. When they go, hey, Nigeria, they go, big man.
Yeah.
You got to say, nah, you the man. Then they stop. He say, nah, you the man. No, you the man. Like, oh, okay.
I'm good.
As a Nigerian lady who has learned to cook a lot of Ghanaian meals and I genuinely enjoy them, on today's video, I'm cooking egbunu for the very first time because I'm very familiar with light soup, palm nuts, and okra. And I just wanted to do something that I haven't done before. And then I asked my husband and he was like, why don't you try egbunu? Normally, if you ask me to eat this prior to meeting my husband, I will instantly reject because of the color of the food. Because why is it green like this? But then it's very healthy because the spinach, the leaves you add to it just makes the soup even healthier. And it's not so difficult to prepare. It's just like light soup. The only difference is that I added spinach. Normally it's cocoyam leaves, but then because I don't have cocoyam leaves, I made do with spinach. Even though it was my first time, my husband confirmed that I nailed it. It tasted so good. I really enjoyed it and I believe it's very healthy. Ghanaians, rate my egbunu in the comments section.
I think the first time when I came back to Ghana, I came with a very Western mentality. Like things should just work. Why are they not just working? Honestly, guys, like Ghana humbled me. I quickly got burnt out. And I returned back to the UK. Feel that I've allowed myself the second time around to start from a plain canvas. You know, I wasn't bringing anything that I knew for the start. It was just accepting that you're in a new place, accepting the way things work here. Just being open to different ways of doing things. I think that's very important when you decide to come back to Ghana. It's really taking time to understand the people and understanding that actually the people are your biggest assets here in Ghana. They're the one that will shape you. They're the one that will mold you, and be ready to learn something new. Like you can't be stuck up in your own ways. Also, this is why I say, or people say that Ghana is the motherland, or they call it motherland, because you realize that when you're with your mum, so to say, things can happen. Like a mother can always make things happen. A mother can always make the most amazing meals from like the simplest thing. So I think we should really see Ghana as like a mother that can give you so many possibilities, a mother that can shape you, a mother that can motivate you.
It was too hot in Ghana, I'm not gonna lie, it was just really toasty. It was hitting 40 degrees during the day, and then at night it wasn't really going below 30 degrees, which meant we were absolutely dying in the back of this van because there's no windows, as we wanted to be able to stealth camp places. But it does mean that no airflow gets in either. So we either have to find a place that feels safe enough to have the back doors open, and then even with the bug curtain, loads of mosquitoes get in and there's a high risk of malaria in Ghana. So anyway, needless to say, we did not end up going to Togo and Benin like we originally planned. And yeah, we're now headed out of Ghana, sadly. We'll be back one day because we did really love the country. But for now, we're heading back to cooler climates.
It's Sunday, which means fufu day in my house. Let me plate up our lunch, early dinner that we're having today. I already prepared the fufu and I'm always using Mama's Choice. It's not an ad, it's just my favorite. I prepared a groundnut soup last night with smoked turkey. Everybody has a dish that they don't get tired of. And for me, it's definitely groundnut soup. This time I prepared it with smoked turkey, which is delightful. I try not to have smoked turkey that much because, you know, it's processed and stuff, but I love smoked turkey here and there. In case you wonder, I also have so many recipes of these soups on my page. So if you want to have the recipe, just go on my page and you can find it. And you know what? In my house, there's not just one piece of meat that you get. I'm gonna load your plate. Obviously, I'm making this for me and my man, and he's gonna get his protein. I also love garnishing my fufu with some okra. I love okra. I'm gonna turn that camera around so you can see this deliciousness up close for yourself. That's our Sunday dinner or lunch. I mean, it's only 3:30, but I'm not gonna have a heavy meal after that anymore. And I definitely have to put a robe on because I'm about to demolish my plate.
I saw that popcorn, now also known as Nana Unruly, has been crowned a chief in Ghana, and I think it's so important.
Now you have a big responsibility to lead the youths.
For years, reggae artists have been visiting West Africa and strengthening ties also with East Africa, obviously. And there are strong cultural links through Jamaica specifically and Ghana, and also like now through trade and investment in recent years. For a dancehall artist to be honoured in such a way and become, you know, almost the face of that new connection for a new generation, I kind of think it signals something new. Jamaicans can go to Ghana visa free, Brits can't, and it would be so good to see greater connection from those communities, and hopefully that trickles down to.
When we talk about Nigeria airport and Ghana airports, for Ghana, if you come Ghana airport, nobody go ask you for 1 naira or 1 CD. You understand? Now our language you think they talk. Welcome, please, welcome to Ghana. You understand? They'll give you a smile. Akwaba, Ghana. You see, they will give you smile. The energy they will give you self, if you can't wish, I repeat, if you can't wish to give them money, you can't give them money. You understand? But say it's in Nigeria, my brother, Nigeria. Okay, make I give my story. I reach Nigeria airport. I fly from Ghana. I reach immigration. Oh, where are you going to? I'm going to Nigeria. Oh, okay. They collect a passport. They check. Okay, you get work permit. You know, overstay. Okay. Enjoy your trip. I come out. I can't reach Nigeria airport. I first land first. I first come out outside the plane. I can't reach immigration. Immigration first look at me first. Where are you coming from? See, from Ghana. Oh, Ghana. Okay, what did you bring for us? What did you bring for us? My family member? I don't talk. I about say, nothing, sir. He say, okay, take it. Because you sure? Nothing. You see, the taste like digger, you sure? I say, boss, I don't really do anything for you. And my brother will send me money when I reach inside town. Because it's okay, I collect them. I try, they push my bag, they go. One guy tell me, say, the trolley here, trolley for 10,000 naira. That's 100 cedis for trolley to put your bag for inside. 100 cedis. I said, no worry, my bag get tired, I will drag him. So I drag him, reach outside. I come check, I say, I use the what they call it, the airport Wi-Fi. I come say, make I come buy SIM card. I come ask the guy, say, how much is SIM card? The guy tell me, say, SIM card now 70,000 naira. 70,000 naira. For Ghana City, that's 700 cedis. Now plan say, even if I don't come from Nigeria, for 40 years, I can't come back to Nigeria. I'm not going to buy SIM card for 70,000 naira. You understand? I can't come out. I reach outside. I'm going to take taxi. I'm going to take taxi. How far now? How much business and so place? That place is not far from airport too. That was like 3 kilometers away or 4 kilometers away. Now what you tell me? He tell me, say, how much safe? Tell me, say, make I bring 40,000 naira. 40,000 naira. I go say, okay now, I won't carry my phone. I cook smart now. I go check Uber. Both say 4,000 naira to 5,000 naira. Now they go take you. I go say, okay. I come order the boat. 5 minutes, boat don't come. As boat enter, normally Nigeria air condition, Nigeria, any kind of, you enter boat to enter Uber or any kind of car we enter for Nigeria, air condition dey. No be like Ghana we say no air condition. Then only comfort, now you go fit see air condition. I go enter now. You get all the tell how is Ghana now? I Ghana money is more than our money and everything. We come dey chat. The guy come mistakenly put me inside conversation. So I feel they talk, they go, they talk, they go. As I can't talk, the guy asked me where first they go. I can't tell them where they go. As I can't reach, they tell me, oh shit, no go please, I don't start the trip, sha. I said, if I don't start this trip, high country locate the place. You see, because he tell me, and that's why I feel I know the place. I was say, okay, now how much? Make am 50,000 naira. 15,000 naira for Ghanaian cedis. That is a 150 cedis. I can't say no, I know if you give 150. Me and you can't drag. In the end, I pay on 80 cedis. 80 cedis like 8,000 naira. Now let that pay in the end. For your own mistake. You get my point? So in the end now, this guy don't make double of that money he's supposed to make. That's number one. Number two, you don't cheat boat. You don't go pay boat commission for finding me for him as a passenger. You understand? So Nigeria like this, if you don't open your eye, you don't open your eye well, open your eye finish, can't open your brain. Every chance where you get, person won't scam you. Every chance where you get, person won't pull money from your pocket. You understand? That happens everywhere in the world, but Nigerians just deal this level. Everybody want use opportunity to put money for your hand. That's why the other man I talk about Ghana. Yeah, talking about Ghana. But I tell you my experience for a year. You understand? I just hope Nigeria get better. We all this thing can't change. You understand? Anyway, God bless Nigeria. God bless Ghana. Ghana, Nigeria. And if you know say what you reach the end, and you agree with how you talk, just call my name, capital letter, Smiling Muscles. Peace.
With just 100 Ghana cedis, I thought a museum in Ghana, and my forevers, this place is fine. It is the two in Ghana, and we're touring the legendary home of Ghana's first president, Kwame Nkrumah. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Favor Eva, and you are? So now let me gist you. Over 98,000 people visit this place every year to pay homage, learn about his life, and his legacy. After walking around the museum, I understand why. This place is pristine. It is so calm. It's giving history, but make it aesthetic. See, I learned so much about Ghana's independence story and Nkrumah's impact. See, if history was this fine in secondary school, some of us would have actually carried first position. Also, can we take a minute to admire this dress from Tabira's studio? See, the compliment I got from this dress. The dress understood the assignment even before I did. I don't think there's any better way to serve looks going to this museum. So if you want to experience this kind of soft life group trip, send a DM to join travel with BWW's next group trip. Go so you can change environments, have a new view, take pictures, and thank me later. Don't forget to save this for your Ghana bucket list and share this to your travel partner. And tell me, would you spend 100 CDs on history or shawarma? Be honest, because I'll see you in my day 4. Ciao.
When I first sent my daughters to school right here in Ghana as a Nigerian parent that moved here, I did not realize how much that I would need to learn. And when I say learn, it wasn't about them, but about myself. The very first day, I thought I was prepared for them, starting school. But seeing my daughters, walk into a new environment, meeting new teachers with different expectations, there was this mix of pride and panic that was going through me. To realize that parenting here is not just about love alone. It is about, getting to understand the new school system right here in Ghana. So quickly, I had to learn that communication right here in Ghana is everything. Now, when I am talking about the communication, I am talking from, checking their uniforms, getting to understand the school fees, the PTA meetings. You understand what I'm saying? There was so much that I did not know I needed to ask questions about. And honestly, all of this taught me patience, it taught me organization, it taught me how to speak out for my kids, in a new country. And what I want to say is that down the line, some months later, I started seeing growth. The growth I was seeing was not necessarily, in my daughters, but also in me. I have, become confident, I have become proactive, I've become aware of the resources that, could help or can help families like mine, you get it, thrive in this new country. And if I have to give an advice to any parent that is moving here, moving to Ghana, don't just pick a school. You want to pick a community that you can trust. Now, as an individual, a Nigerian parent that is living here in Ghana with kids schooling here, I share my journey because I know that there are other Nigerian moms, parents that are navigating the same path. And if there's any school out there or brand that gets to support families and education, I'd love to collaborate and show how you can make the transition easier for parents in situations like this. And not just the parents, okay, the kids also.
Listen, Ghana is so important on this African continent. Ghana, when we talk about the independence that the whole of Africa started gaining their independence, Ghana played a pivotal role in helping and also basically championing and educating a lot of the people or countries in Africa for them to also push to gain their independence. Immediately after 1957, Ghana gained its independence, especially around 1960. A lot of countries in Africa also began gaining their independence with the help of Kwame Nkrumah. And we know how important Ghana itself is in this particular African continent. Right now, when you talk about the history of slavery, African Americans being taken to wherever, the castles, the slave dungeons, most of these slave dungeons are currently in Ghana, situated in Ghana. Like some are not still standing, but we have a lot too that are standing till date. And people come from all over the world to come learn about the slavery and all that. Listen, Ghana is very important to this African continent. There are a whole lot of things, like you cannot say what Ghana has been able to do for this African continent. The importance of Ghana in this African continent is enormous. So sometimes people just look at a country or a small Ghana, like Nigerians will say small Ghana, but Charlie, that small country, what it has been able to do for this whole African continent, you will never understand. But that's a story for another day. And this Lebanese guy talking about how Ghanaians are, like, he doesn't understand why Ghanaians are so nice to other people. Charlie, even we Ghanaians, we don't even know how to even explain it. I feel like it's part of our culture, and also in this country, to be honest with you, we've never gone through any civil unrest in this country before. So perhaps this is our humanly nature, how we relate to people, and that's what we are basically expressing. So this is how we are as a people. Yes, thank you so much for watching.